Hi there, good day. Welcome to Camglish.com. I am teacher Karen and we are here for another lesson about grammar. In this video, we are going to answer some exercises about possessive adjectives. For exercise 60.1, you have to complete the sentences in the same way. For example, number 1, I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to wash my hands. The possessive adjective for I is my, because I'm talking about myself, right? I'm going to wash my hands. So you can pause the video and then answer this activity on your own, and I will show you the answers later. Are you ready? Here are the answers. For number 2, we have she's going to wash her hands. Her is the possessive adjective for she. She's going to wash her hands. 3. We're going to wash our hands. We're going to wash our hands. Our is the possessive adjective for we. 4. He's going to wash his hands. He's going to wash his hands. His is the possessive adjective for he. 5. They're going to wash their hands. They're going to wash their hands. There is the possessive adjective for they. And number 6, are you going to wash your hands? Are you going to wash your hands? Your is the possessive adjective for you. There. So I hope you got everything correctly. And now we will move on to exercise 60.2. Here you have to complete the sentences again in the same way. For example, let's have number 1. He lives with his parents. He lives with his parents. Here we use the possessive adjective his because of the word he. So now you can pause the video again and then answer the exercise on your own, and then I will show you the answers later. Are you ready? Here are the answers. For number 2, we have they live with their parents. There is the possessive adjective for they. 3. We live with our parents. So we have the subject we, that's why we use the verb live without an s, and then we use the possessive adjective our because of the word we. 4. Jane lives with her parents. So here, her is referring to Jane. Jane is a girl, that's why we use the possessive adjective her. 5. I live with my parents. So here we have my as the possessive adjective for the word I. 6. John lives with his parents. John lives with his parents. His is the possessive adjective for John, since John is a man. And we have lives with an s because John is singular, only one person. John lives with his parents. 7. Do you live with your parents? Do you live with your parents? So here we have the possessive adjective your because of you. And number 8, most children live with their parents. Most children live with their parents. So here we are talking about the children. That's why we use the possessive adjective their because children is plural. And also we use live without an s because children again is plural. Most children live with their parents. There. So again, I hope you got everything correctly. Now let's move on to exercise 60.3. So you have to look at the family tree. This is the family tree. And then complete the sentences with his, her, or their. For example, I saw Sarah with her husband, Philip. So this is Sarah, and this is her husband, Philip. Sarah is a girl, that's why we use her. So again, you can pause the video now and then answer it on your own. I will show you the answers later. Are you ready? Here are the answers. For number 2, I saw Laura and Steve with their children. This is Laura and Steve. These are their children, Emma and Robert. So the subject here is Laura and Steve, or there is referring to Laura and Steve. That's why we use their. 3. I saw Steve with his wife Laura. So this is Steve. He is a man, and Laura is a girl, of course. So his here is referring to Steve. Steve's wife is Laura. I saw Steve with his wife Laura. 4. I saw Gary with his brother Tim. This is Gary and this is Tim. They are brothers. So his here is referring to Gary. 5. I saw Laura with her brother Tim. Laura and Tim are also siblings. So in this sentence, we are talking about Laura. So her is referring to Laura. And since Laura is a girl, we use her. 6. I saw Sarah and Philip with their son, Tim. So there is referring to Sarah and Philip. So there are 2 of them. That's why we use there. 7. I saw Laura with her parents. This is Laura, and these are her parents, Sarah and Philip. So her in this sentence is referring to Laura, and again, she's a girl or she is a woman. That's why we use her. And the last one, number 8. I saw Emma and Robert with their parents. This is Emma and Robert. These are their parents. So their here is referring to Emma and Robert. And since there are the 2 of them, we use their. Alright? There. So again, I hope you got everything correctly. And of course, you have to review about possessive adjectives again. My, your, his, her, its, our, and their. And of course, if you want to learn more about these, you can study with us here in Camglish.com. I am Teacher Karen. Thank you.